Welcome back to another edition of Parlay Madness. We are back in your life for episode 49. Episode 50 is looming around the corner. We have to do something very special for episode 50. But there's nothing more special than cash-in parlays. So I want to go into episode 50 with doing something special already and cash parlays this week. So episode 50 starts off with a celebration before we've even got into the episode. And we're about to do that. UFC Rio, JB, what's going down, bro?
Yeah, I smacked the plus 380 last week. We hit a little Zalal ITD and Farid. So that was the formula right there. We had to get it done.
Free. And we didn't do Farid ITD in that parlay because we was more confident on Zalal. So that's pretty good because Farid was a massive favorite, close to the price of Zalal. I think he might have even been a bigger favorite. So we took the lesser favorite inside the distance. And he was the one who got it done ITD, and Farid ended up winning the decision. So shout out to you there. That was a great parlay. Unfortunately, we couldn't cash the others. We went kind of crazy because it was Czar's last day. So there's no more Czar. Rest in peace to Czar on the show, not in real life. He's still out there living his life. Shout out to my man Czar. Hopefully he can come back one day. But we are back to the old format, the dynamic duo. I mean, it's like old times again, bro. Like, how you feeling about this?
Shaq and Kobe, you know, the Styles P and Jadakiss, all the great duos, and you got Lou and the Jew. And yeah, man, I'm fired up, bro. I actually feel really good about this card. It's kind of a, basic card, pretty binary fights in some of them, but there's also some interesting matchups. So I'm hyped. I think there's some quality fights here, and we got a 4 p.m. Eastern start time. So a little bit earlier in the day, we get, to watch the fights.
Yeah, I like it earlier in the day a little bit for me because it's on a Sunday here. So it starts at 9 a.m. for me. So it means it finishes at about 4-3. So I can kind of go out and continue my day after, which is annoying if it's a losing day because I have the rest of the night to think about how much money I lost. But if it's a winning day, it's good because, I'm hyped up and I'm ready to go and spend my winnings. So yeah, we'll see how tomorrow plays out. It's tonight. No, it's not tonight for you. It is tomorrow for you, right? Yeah, it's tomorrow for you. But it's also tomorrow for me. Sometimes it's like tonight for me, but tomorrow for you. But yeah, I'm excited for the card, to be honest. Like I am most cards. It's a pretty decent card. I ended up having a good amount of bets on it. I didn't think I'd have a lot. I've got a max bet on this card as well. We know last week's max bet killed it. It was Yusuf Zalal in a parlay with Farid Basharat. We crushed the lines. And we've done the same this week. We crushed the line. And so I'm very confident. My max plays basically always hit. So yeah, I'm very confident on that this week. So I'm excited for it, but a little bit nervous. Anytime you got a max bet on the line, I put a lot of money on these max bets, more than I maybe should, So I'm a little bit nervous, but it is what it is, man. I'm ready. And to be honest, bro, I'm excited that it's back to me and you because, when we first started the show, on our very first episode, I think we cashed our very first episode together. Did we not cash a crazy parlay?
Yeah, we came close to a few others. Like I think we were the Sam Patterson round one.
Oh, was that the first episode that we did? Wow.
Yeah, so we hit a 50-1, and I think we hit the one with Neil Magny round 3. We basically called every single fight right on the card.
Yeah, and that was our first show together. This is, to some degree, our first show together, again. So, man, we need to repeat the first ever show on the second first ever show. So I'm ready to do it, man. I don't know if we can do it in this fight because I don't have the strongest take of all time, but it is Luan Lacerda taking on Simon Oliveira. What you got on this one, JB? Any hot takes?
I mean, dude, missing weight by like 10 pounds. What was it? 8-9 pounds. Like, that's a really bad look.
Who did that?
Simon Oliveira. He missed.
Shit, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, dude, he missed by like 8 pounds. How do you come into a fight? Like, I lose all respect for you at that point, to be honest. And like, I don't even know if I want to back you. But Luan Lacerda has been out for a couple years. I would look at maybe the let's see what the number is now. Plus 650 on the Oliveira sub. Could be live just because he does like that gilly. He shoots a lot of gillies. And, Lacerda, 2-year layoff. He's a BJJ black belt in his own right. But he's the only one on this fight that's been subbed. And his sub line is like minus 120. And Oliveira's is plus 650. I think, if the fight's, in the grappling realm, Oliveira, I don't think he's complete moot. He survived, versus other people. He does like to give up his back to get up, but I think that, Oliveira's live for a guillotine here, but I don't really trust him as a process fighter. The spinning back fist, the poor reactions. I could even see Lacerda getting his first UFC or just first career knockout in general in this fight, which would be crazy because he has 0 in his career.
Yeah, body kick, bro. Body kick. We've seen Simon Oliveira hurt to the body a couple of times in the UFC even. He actually got finished to the body by Daniel Marcos. And we have seen Luan Lacerda sting the body of Cody Stamann with some very, very high-level kicks. They're like he's got actually good kicks. It's not even bad. Like they're actually good. So I could see a body kick KO here. I really could. Now, one thing I'll say about this one is, well, my friend said it actually. My friend gave me a great breakdown of Simon Oliveira. He said word for word, Simon Oliveira seems like a collection of big movements rather than anything else. And I really feel like that's what he is. He's basically just a collection of a bunch of different big movements. And you need more than that at the UFC level. You need more than that. I mean, even getting into the UFC, he won a split decision on the Contender Series against Jose Alde, a regional guy. Good regional guy, I guess, but a regional guy nonetheless. And it was like a close fight, man. So, yeah, I feel like Lacerda would win, but he's been off for a long time, so I don't know if I can trust him. And he's at minus 250, so I just have no interest in dealing with it. But I do feel like Lacerda gets it done. It's interesting that the over 1.5 is chalked, but then it doesn't go to decision is minus 400. That just seemed a little bit weird to me. They're basically saying that it's going to happen in the second half of the fight at a ginormous clip. So I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, I would say that a finish does come in 2-3, if anything, but I wouldn't say like it's a guarantee, like the bookies are basically saying. So I don't know if I guess you either then play the over or the GTD, or maybe under 1.5, to try and get some plus money on the books. But it's a big pass fight for me.
What's the GTD? Dude, like
it must be like plus 300 or 350 or something, bro.
That's a bit crazy, bro. That's
it is crazy.
Because
crazy,
I mean, this guy's been out 2 years, no knockouts. The method that Simon gets finished is by knockout.
Yeah,
yeah,
and he's kind of tough. Like the Tony Gravely fight, he fought tough in that fight. He was taking some big ground and pound, at times. Like he gritted that one out. Gravely does throw hammers on the on the feet. And Simon Oliveira jumps for guillotine all the time. And I don't necessarily think he's going to be able to guillotine Lacerda, because I think Lacerda is actually high level in jiu-jitsu. Has Lacerda ever even been submitted?
One time by a guy that went to decision with Oliveira, but it was way earlier in Lacerda's career.
When was that? What year?
Farias. I think it was like way earlier in his career. I forget though.
Let me check like when that was.
I wiki capped it. Like I didn't, go back and watch the fight. I just saw that they fought each other. But yeah, go for it, bro.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, in my eyes, Luan Lacerda is a pretty fucking good fighter.
Yeah, and you know what?
Sorry, jiu-jitsu player.
Right. Those gillies are, a risk-reward move, but guys know how to defend them now. You know what I'm saying? They know how that they have to go flat to their back. They know they have to jump to the other side. Gravely did a good job of it, and Lacerda's like a higher level jiu-jitsu player than Gravely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so bro, he got subbed in 2014 in his third pro fight, so 11 years ago. So that's 11 years. It's a long fucking time, So yeah, man, the GTD could be a go here, bro. Like, yeah, the GTD.
Yeah, I thought that would be like closer to like, I don't know, like plus 150. Like, I didn't think, like, I was kind of thinking this fight could go to decision.
Yeah. I tend to think Lacerda does get it done ITD, but I mean, that's a crazy line, to be honest. So yeah. Do you want to write it down? I need to bring up the thing. We ain't got no Zara anymore, so I need to.
That's the only downfall.
Yeah, only downfall. Nah,
like my man Zara, of course, but that's a big downfall.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll get this up now, bro. If you could keep the people entertained while
Salmon Oliveira, bro. This guy's name looks like a fish, bro. I don't know. He might be. I don't know if he might be a fish on the mat. So
that's the entertainment we need. I mean, Gravely, like, kind of did what he wanted to him, even though he's
Yeah.
attempted like a million submissions, but
he just doesn't know how to take the back, you know? So it's like Oliveira was just like, all right, I'll give up my back. I'll get up. I'll give up my back. I'll get up. It's like, you want to do that versus Lacerda?
And he was just playing guard a lot as well because he was, you know, he thought like he could sub him and then he wasn't. I guess he was kind of close to subbing him, to be honest. Kind of. There was a lot of fucking guillotines in that fight, bro.
He spams it. Yeah. He's going to waste a lot of energy, though.
Benjamin Frank.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of Benjis in the back. Now, I love our our background, bro. That shit's sick. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's check the comments, too. What up? JB snaking at big time? Don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Boys, Simon is live to win. Okay. Czar. Oh, snaking Czar big time. No, bro. No. Hey, now. Watch that.
Don't even respond to that, bro.
Tomorrow's
gonna be a banger.
If Oliveira misses weight by that's my guy.
We'll talk about that one. You know about that one, right, JB? You heard about that?
Oh yeah, I saw it, bro. Damn. Yeah. Sheesh.
We're gonna get maybe it was just a bee sting, y'all.
Shit.
People done some investigation on that one.
You ever seen SpongeBob where they get the glove, bro, and they pop the glove candy? That's what his hand looks like.
I think I've seen it in like a meme or something.
I'll find
it. Indian guy, you about to get booted out of the chat, mother effer. You better behave yourself. You better behave yourself.
Yeah, don't be playing. Don't be playing.
Who else live get jury after round one? Nah, not me, bruv. Parlay Madness? Yeah, bro. Yeah, Rem Dog. Shout out to Remtrex. Yeah, all right. So, oh yeah, okay. So, are we writing anything down? All right, you're just gonna have to give me the odds if you don't mind.
It's plus 275.
Okay, we'll just write it down.
That's Lucas Almeida's hand right there.
Yeah,
his hand was a balloon.
I don't think we'll put any of that in parlays, but we'll write it down anyway.
Yeah, write it down.
Bang, bang. Let's make some bread. We need to make that bread, boys. We need to make that bread. I had a little 5-unit loss last week on UFC 320.
Yeah.
So, you know, we need to get that get back now. But, boys, don't worry. I still won on the week, just about, but it is still a win. If I win this week, JB, it's 9 weeks undefeated.
Sheesh.
Are they going to crown me? Is someone going to crown me? I mean, 9 weeks is a long motherfucking time, bro. Might have to go for that 12.
That's like 3 months almost.
Yeah, we might have to go for that 12, bro.
Jeez.
We might have to go for that. 3 months undefeated would be crazy.
Let's just go undefeated until the end of the year.
It was just a little something light. You know what I'm saying? We had to drop a little 5-unit off to the bookies, so our account. It was just account longevity play. You know what I'm saying? We're back.
You funny.
It was an account longevity play, man. We're back in the game now.
Where's my lighter at, bro?
Yeah, you need that, bro. While you find a lighter, I'm gonna go on the next fight. Julia Polastri taking on Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
I gotta like that.
Yeah, you get that. Someone gonna get their ass beat in this fight, and I don't think it's gonna be the Psycho. I mean, Psychos don't really get their ass beat unless they're fighting my girl Josephine Knutson. You know, people think Julia Polastri is a good striker. Then she fought Josephine Knutson. We see the striking differential in that one. I'm so pissed that Josephine Knutson's cut, isn't she? Can you let me know in the chat if she's cut? I'm pretty sure she's cut. Man, I'm so pissed off that Josephine Knutson is a fish on the mat. Because if she wasn't, she would go to the top. She's so good, bro. She would beat the fuck out of girls on the feet, man. Like, she really, really would, bro. Like, we would see some crazy beatdowns from Josephine Knutson. I mean, we already did. But she beat the hell out of Julia Polastri on the feet, you know, but Julia Polastri went to the grappling. And in this fight, though, the striking difference is on the other way. So Julia Polastri is a much better striker than Karolina. I mean, Karolina's going to be 40 years of age. Do you know when she's going to be 40? I know when she's going to be 40. So you don't need to know because I'm going to tell you. She's going to be 40 years of age. 5 days. 5 days. It might even be 2 or 3. 5 days after this fight. 40 at strawweight. As a woman, nah. Julia Polastri going to go forward, walk forward into range, body shots, knees to the body, elbows to the head, leg kicks, head kicks, punches, etc., etc. I think Julia Polastri live for a finish here. What I don't like is I feel like everyone else believes Julia Polastri is live for a finish. Any of the podcasts I watched this week, they're all saying Julia finish. People that are messaging me is saying Julia finish. And I thought I'd be on an island because I bet at plus 385, So I thought I'm like, well, it's plus 385. Surely not every other person in the entire MMA betting community is going to be on the same plus 385 because these motherfuckers love to play plus 200s minus 200s every week, So I didn't think everyone would be on the same shit, but I'm hearing that. And I don't like that, man, because there's something about everyone being on the same shit, which I don't know.
It's scary.
I don't know whether it's like bias, I don't know whether it's confirmation bias or it's actually a real thing, but I just don't like it. So I think she can finish her, boys. It's a massive, massive line. JB, let me know what you think. And let me know what you think about everyone on the same effing thing, bro.
It's scary for sure. I made this JB's prop of the week. Shout out to Julia Polastri, too. She has to get the finish.
I didn't even know that, bro. That's another one.
Exactly. So that's scary. And then everybody in the comments likes it. Nobody hates it. So everyone's going to be on it. But this is the thing. This is the thing. She commented, she says, I'm going to try my absolute best. And then she reposted it and collabed with me.
Who?
So shout out to Julia Polastri. Julia Polastri. She did the collab. Yeah, she did the collab post on IG with me because I made like a little highlight video with it, spiced it up, made it all cool.
Wow.
She shared it. So she said in the comments, she said, I'll try my best to make the fight the best she can. And I believe her, bro. What I think is going to happen, though, is like everyone's going to get stung on the KO. They'll cash the ITD, and it'll cash in round 2. It's going to be a round 2 sub for Julia Polastri. She's going to bang it out on the feet in the first round. Then in the second round, she's going to shoot the takedown, put her on her back, and I think Carolina's going to get subbed or ground and pound. But I feel the sub coming. I go looking back at her career. She got a lot of round 2 subs, a lot of round 2 finishes, and a lot of round 2 subs on the record. So outright just going to call Julia Polastri round 2 sub. But I think the numbers on the KO are a bit wide. And the round 2-3 prop, come on. Let's get it.
I'm just going to go and try and see that post right now. Want to show
she's a bit of a dog too, bro.
Show the people.
She's got to come forward. You know what I'm saying? And Carolina is tough. The other thing I wanted to mention is Carolina has a plate in her face for which she got her orbital bone broken by Yan Xiaonan. And we've seen Amanda Hebos get KO'd recently via elbow because she had that same plate in her face. Shout out the girl, Julia Polastri, with the collab. Hey, go check it out at MMA Jewish Better on IG. Polastri, shout out to you as well. Appreciate you. And if you got to get the finish, though, Polastri, if you're going to collab on the post, you got to get the finish. So we're depending on you, Polastri. Do the community well this time. Do the community well.
This is a sick idea. JB, I'm going to steal this idea, bro.
Hey, yo, it's all good, bro. As long as it's you. Nobody else, though.
My man, just like I stole the 1-2-3 parlay, bro.
Dude, and I like it.
Listen, I ain't a fraud. If I steal something, I'm going to be honest. I fucking steal whatever the fuck, and I'm going to make it better. Not hate out of love. Like friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? Who can hit the 1-2-3 first? You know what I'm saying? Who can hit the 1-2-3 first? Like, it's friendly competition, bro. Yeah. We're going to have to try. I got the 1-2-3
I like yours.
parlay.
I like yours, bro. I do like yours, though. I will say that.
250 to 1 is hard, bro.
We just got to hit one out of every 250.
Yeah, bro. If I hit one every 249.
Yeah, exactly.
But if I do one a week, right, and they're all 250 to 1, because there will be a similar if it's 1-2-3. Because the odds I took are not crazy. Like, they're always going to be around that. So 250 to 1. So if I do one every week, how many weeks of MMA betting are there in a year? Maybe like 45 or some shit?
Yeah, it's like a couple years, bro.
So like 45. So 2 years is 90. So 4 years is 180. And we got to get 250. So it's another 2 years, basically. Just say. So it's like I should hit one every 6 years. One every 6 years, bro. At 250 to 1, you should hit one every 6 years. If you're doing once a week on MMA. That's fucking insane, bro. I'm definitely gonna be better than that. There's no doubt. There's no doubt I'll hit more than one in.
It's luck in a sense, but like, hey, gotta go. Gotta try.
Bro, I'll definitely hit more than one in 6 years, G.
We could have got it already.
Yeah. What did we have last time?
it wasn't too close, but I think we got I don't remember. Go back and check.
I feel like we got one. I don't know what it was though. Maybe we got one. I feel like we got one of them. Oh, we got Jury round 3, bro.
Yeah, Jury round 3. That was the hardest.
That's the hardest one.
Yeah.
Oh no, the hardest one is probably maybe round 2. Actually, I would say.
Yeah, because
round
like
3 is like a beat down. Round 1 is like early, but round 2 is like. What did we have for round 2 and round? We had, bro. That's not bad. 1 out of 3.
Not at all, and it's the biggest one. We gave out plus 700.
Yeah, and so we had Joe Pye for round 1. He got it in round 2. Jury round 3. He got it in round 3.
Yeah. Who was round 2? I picked round 2.
Mix. That was terrible.
Oh yeah, I picked that. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, like it was tough to predict Patchy is like completely washed, which I think he is. I definitely think he was better back in the day for sure.
Such a shame, bro.
But yeah, man. So you think the same as me? Julia Polastri is gonna murk her. Can you give me some odds for like Julia Polastri props? I guess.
Yeah, I'm calling the round 2 sub, but hey, there's some. The sub is like only plus 425, so there's some other numbers. What are you looking at,
bro? If Matty hits his psycho every 15 events, shout out to fucking Matty, bro, because that's basically impossible. 15 is a lot of not that many events. That's what one every fucking.
He's hit for sure, though. I think I've seen him at a couple, bro. So it's a good idea. I like the coordinated parlays or the themed parlays. What do you want? Money line? I see minus 550, minus 530.
I can't think of any better. Like the cycle parlay is such a great idea. The 1, 2, 3 parlay is banging, but it's so hard. Is there any other one we can do? I don't think there's any other one that's as good as that.
You could just do like all round 1 knockouts.
The round 1 parlay.
Just get him the fuck out of there. Oh, what do you want? Polastri ITD.
Get him the fuck out of there parlay. Yeah, maybe.
All right,
yeah,
cool.
I did everything, bro. ITD, sub KO, round 2,
yeah, I got
3,
you.
like
ITD plus.
Give me everything.
I'm seeing plus 330 for ITD.
I feel like this is mushed, bro.
At least the market's respecting the line on Bet Online. It's like plus 650, so
yeah,
plus 900 on KO, but it's a little. I think the KO is the mush. I don't think the ITD is personally.
She's gonna beat her ass, man.
What do you want?
Decision
2-3
parlay's boring, bro. Decision parlay's proper boring, man. No,
I don't hate it though. I've done.
It's sweet. I've done it. Just boring.
We should have hit. We should have fucking hit one, bro.
What decision parlay?
And
Co. Oh, bro, the double K parlay. The double K parlay.
The double K.
Bro, we had Kunaev decision, and who was the other one? Co-decision at plus 1,000 and plus 600, and it didn't cash from a robbery. Fuck you, man. That was over 60K. 60,000 motherfucking dollars, bro. That's a whole year's salary they stole from me, those cunts.
It's fucking sickening, bro. Plus 1,000 round 2, plus 1,400 round 3. We could call it there.
That's so annoying, bro. Is there a round 2 free combo? I mean, there is, but you can't get it, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah, exactly.
All right.
Round 2-3 KO is plus 2,700 plus 3,500 too. So it's like, yeah. I laddered it up. I ain't gonna lie.
Ladder mine.
Let's get it. It's gonna be a round 2 sub though for the guys.
Bro, talk about this one because this is a fucking sick fight, bro. Flyweight banger, man. What you got for this one?
It's hard to tell because of the level of competition like both have fought. So like I think obviously
Stuart Little.
Yeah, Stuart and Little. Obviously Stuart will have like the grappling, right? I don't know if he's the best control grappler though. Like I think Clayton's way heavier on top, more
slicker.
Yeah, intensive with his ground and pound. Just like for an MMA base, I think he's a way heavier grappler.
Yeah.
And, the thing is, like, when I see you falling off for position like that, I know it's against Aguilar in his debut, and people are rating Aguilar. I feel like he could, have success with the wrestling here. I just don't know if Lucas is going to sit on his back. We've seen him do it before. We've seen him get his back taken in regional fights. But you got to remember, he's the younger guy training with Charles Oliveira, training with those guys. So I do think he'll be improving. And he's I think by far the better striker on the feet here. I think he's got, sneaky power, good knees up the middle. Stuart Nicoll's not a straight bum on the feet, but I think he uses his striking to get to his grappling. So there's the path for Stuart in the grappling. And I also think, Rocha could, attack subs, maybe try to use him to get back to his feet, not get his guard pass, or maybe just give up the back, let Stuart, try to take that path. I don't think he's the best back taker in the game. Not that he can't do it. I mean, he did take Aguilar's back, but I feel like Aguilar gets
then he fell off.
Yeah, I feel like Aguilar gets grappled in a lot of these fights. So it's an interesting one, man. I'll probably just lean whoever the underdog is at a certain point. I could see Rocha decision. I wonder what the line on that is because he does get a lot of knockouts. What's the line on that? Looks like Rocha's the underdog right now. Oh, on some books, Nicoll's the underdog.
Big. Maybe like 400 or something.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't hate that. I'm seeing plus 550s.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a bit crazy on a fight that's plus 160 to go the distance. I like Rocha decision at plus 550, and money line wise is probably just like like whoever's the underdog. Like I said, I think both have a path.
I want to respond to Xavier. So you could be right, but it goes in your way sometimes, right? Which is one thing. And then the second thing is you can actually use the corruption for you. So, for example, last week, I passed on Usman because I knew that they would rig it for him, right? They had already rigged it in Dubai. It was obvious. They was obviously going to rig it again if it was a close fight. Hughes doesn't have the margins to pull away, really. So it was always going to be a close fight. So I knew that Usman would win, right? Now, I didn't bet on Usman because I bet on Paul Hughes at plus 400 in his last fight. And Usman was like minus 250, minus 300. It's not worth me risking, 10K to win like free. Like, it's not worth it. But you can use it for you. Like, for example, next week it's UFC Vancouver. I'm going to be betting on some Canadian fighters specifically because we're in Canada and I feel like, he's going to get the rub of the green. Even this week it's UFC Rio. So you add the cap in a little bit, you add a few more percent for everybody that is from Brazil. So you can actually use it to your advantage sometimes, so you can use any type of corruption. If you know it's happening, you can use it to your advantage. So yeah, just going in on this fight, like this is a great fight, man. I really feel like Stuart Nicoll is a lot better than what he showed against Jesus Aguilar, and he was dominating Jesus Aguilar in that fight. He fell into the guillotine, which is obviously one of Jesus's best moves. So I don't want to say it was a fluke because it wasn't a fluke. I'm not going to say Alex Pereira left hook knockout is a fluke, am I? So I'm not going to say a guillotine is a fluke. There's no real difference in a left hook knockout than a guillotine. If anything, a left hook knockout is more of a fluke, right? Because you just hit it once, hit the right spot, it can go out. Whereas a guillotine, there's a little bit more technicality towards that. You got a little bit more time to recover, etc., etc. You have to be a certain level, whereas you don't have to be a certain level to land a knockout. You have to be a certain level to sub someone. Like, I'm just basically never going to sub a black belt no matter what I do, for the most part, right? For the most part. So, but I could knock out a very, very high level, a black belt kickboxer just by landing a blow. It can happen, right? We saw BJ Penn knocked out on the street by a fat blob, right? So shit can happen. So I'm not going to say it's a fluke, but what I will say is it's an unlikely outcome, in my opinion, because I think Stuart Nicoll's actually a good grappler. Jesus Aguilar has like a cheap button, so maybe he's just like could fucking sub anyone with that. I just feel like he's going to show a better performance this time. Doesn't mean he's going to win though, because Lucas Rocha is a very good fighter. Lucas Rocha could catch him with anything. I could see this fight being like the Bittencourt fight. Lucas Rocha fought Bittencourt in a Dana White's Contender Series. He got taken down 8 times in round 1, and in round 2 he stood up and landed a massive flying knee. So I could see that happening here, where Stuart Nicoll's dominating and he gets caught just like he did against Jesus Aguilar. So it's a very tough fight for me to call. I actually predicted Stuart Nicoll on my initial breakdown. I might be flip-flopping now. That's how much of a hard fight this is to call. I don't mind the under 2.5 rounds. It's about minus 140, minus 150. I think both fighters have clear path to victories. If Stuart Nicoll wins, there's no way he's not dominating on the top. Like, he can't win without doing that. And if he's in dominant positions, shit can happen. We saw that in his last fight, he got choked out, right, by Clayton Carpenter. So, of course, he can be submitted. He can be finished on the ground. And then if Stuart Nicoll isn't getting his game going, he's getting battered on the feet, right? And at that point, he can get knocked out. So I like the under doesn't go. I'm not even going to do a pick because everyone in this community, I mean, some casuals, but you guys know who I am. I don't have to give a pick for every single fight. I do it on my other videos because we got a bunch of casuals and they just care about picks, which is retarded. It's all about bets, as we know in this community. But on this show, when it's live, I'm just going to pass on the pick, boys. I don't care. I'm not picking anyone, right? But I'm picking the under. I don't mind the under, JB. So I'm going to write the under down if you can tell me the current odds on that on your book there. And let me know if you want to write anything else.
Yeah, I kind of like the Rocha decision at plus 550. I know you're going with the under. It's minus 147 for the under 2.5 on Bet Online. And fight doesn't go is minus 200. That's a bit of a gap.
Yeah, that's a decent gap.
Rocha decision was plus 550, I saw.
Nice. I got that one down as well.
That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't have much on that one, to be honest. Probably just a pass fight for me.
It's a tough fight, bro. It's like it says fucking pick and fight for a reason,
Yeah.
Brody, took you 1, 2, feel like we need to stop being degenerate. Stop being degenerate. We're about to give you lots of parlays at the end. My man Jorik. Jorik is a legend of the show, He's a living legend of the show. People might not know, but Jorik's actually a legend of the show right here.
I gotta agree.
Xavier saying you're right, but no greater heartbreak than an MMA decision bet, bro. No fucking greater heartbreak. No greater heartbreak. Kunaev decision plus 600. Curtis Blades. Don't ever piss me off, man. Don't ever piss me off, bro. Variance does go your way, though, brother. You might not see it now. Sometimes it can not go your way for a long time, though. Like the variance last year did not go my way, bro. For basically the whole year, but this year it has gone my way to some degree. I don't think I've been getting super lucky this year, though. I don't think we've been getting that lucky, JB. I just feel like our reads have been pretty on point and shit's been doing all right.
That's where it's supposed to be, somewhere in the middle. Like, you know what I mean?
It's been about in the middle because there's definitely been robberies against me. And like Paul Hughes was this year, right? It was Paul Hughes plus 400. I mean, that was fucked up, bro. I don't think I had that. I've definitely had a couple robberies, but yeah, nothing crazy. But last year was just fucked up against me. But it is what it is, man. I'm sure I had some crazy luck in the years before that. So yeah, next fight, boys, we'll move on. It is Bea Mesquita versus Arina Alekseeva. Got anything on this one? You want to talk about the jiu-jitsu of Mesquita?
I mean, she's good, but it's jiu-jitsu, bro. It's like, this is MMA, like minus 600. That's kind of like a little egregious in my opinion. I wish the other side was like somewhat decent, but I don't even think Alekseeva is good at fighting. Like, she'll go for these stupid judo tosses. She gets tired in her fights. Striking is super winging. I think Bea will be able to time a takedown at some point or another, put her on her back, and probably finish the fight there. I don't trust it, though. I think the lines on this fight are just a bit stupid. Maybe submission, but whatever.
Yeah, fair enough. I think Mesquita is obviously eventually going to submit. I mean, Arina Alekseeva came into her last fight on suicidal issues. I spoke about that heavily on the last Parlay Madness, and she went out there as a minus 250 favorite and lost against Claudia Segula, right? No one was picking Claudia, but I said it on the show, and she went out there and won. So I felt like we was on an island there, and I just can't trust her. I couldn't have trusted her there, and I can't trust her again here. At the end of the day, man, Bea Mesquita is a way higher level jiu-jitsu practitioner, and Irina Alekseeva plays in the grappling every single fight, man. The only reason she lost a Melissa Dixon fight is because she was Melissa Dixon, whatever. She must have got married. But the only reason she lost that fight is because she literally engaged in the grappling. She dropped her on the feet in round 1 badly, and then engaged in the grappling in every other round. In round 3, it was 1-1 going into round 3. In round 3, she got her in a head and arm. She hip tossed her. Sorry, not head and arm. She just hip tossed her, smashed her on the ground. 5 seconds later, she's on the ground. I don't know how it happened. 5 seconds later, Melissa's on her back. Like, I literally just don't know. I rewinded that sequence like 4 times. Like, how did you get from slamming her, almost KOing her from a hip toss, to now you're getting taken down? It was retarded, bro. So I feel like she's going to play in the grappling at some point and get submitted.
They're roll for a leg lock.
Yeah, well, she rolled for a leg lock against, that's actually how she ended up on her back. She rolled for a fucking leg lock against Melissa Mullins, which is absolutely retarded. So Irina Alekseeva is definitely going to play in the grappling here and definitely going to get submitted, in my opinion. I just feel like it's going to happen. She might even win round 1. She might even drop Mesquita. Seriously, bro, because she's a way better striker. Mesquita is not to be trusted at minus 600 odds. She's definitely not to be trusted at minus 600 odds. So that's all I'll say. But I feel like she's going to play in the grappling and get subbed. So I don't know. What submission? Is it minus 110? I might chuck it in a parlay.
I don't think it's still that, bro, but we'll see.
It could be KO. It definitely could be KO, but I don't know. DGT. What's DGTD? And then also
minus 260.
Yep.
That's nuts.
We need some legs, G. What else we got? Bam Mesquita submission.
I guess compared to the ITD for Mesquita, it's a lot better.
Because she could drop her bad.
Yeah. The sub is, why can't I find minus 130?
Wait, what? Listen, relax yourself. Scott Countryman decision. Dana White's Contender Series hurts bad or decisions. What one? Look at this guy. He said 9 units 3 times. Brother, we're up 140 units on the year. The best year I've ever had in my life. Financial freedom from MMA betting. Relax, bro. 140 units profit on the year. Don't worry about 1 event or 2 events. How many times do I have to keep saying it? Like, just relax, bro. Don't worry. Control the emotion. Yes, we're going to lose some bets. I'm sorry. I'm not fucking... Who doesn't lose bets? Jesus, maybe? God or Jesus? I guess they don't lose.
Krause. No.
Yeah, I'm not James Krause. You know what I mean? Who doesn't lose bets? Like, literally no one, right? I guess Jesus. I'm not Jesus, yeah? We're going to lose some bets. Just relax, brother. And yeah, what are you on about? We didn't lose 9 units. I think this guy might be a troll, bro. That's why I'm just laughing. Yeah, we lost 2.9 units on Dana White's Contender Series.
Yeah, he's trying to get you. Minus 130 for a Mesquita sub.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I think she could KO her though. Honestly, I really could see that.
GMP, yeah, ATT. I always talk about that.
She got it. She's got it.
Holy Lord Almighty, the line on Aswell is fucking.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's Aswell line now? Minus 250.
Minus 243.
Wow, minus 243. He was minus 150, right? Like yesterday.
Yeah. It was the hand thing. Could have got in early. Should have got in early.
And by the way, this is a good point to shout out. So thank you, my man, Scott Countryman. This is a good point to shout out. VIP is on a heater. Boys, we have been on a crazy F in the heater this year, right? And for the last 6 years, to be honest. I mean, I'm at over 500 units, right? But boys, if you want to sign up to my VIP, I got a max bet this weekend, right? The link is in the bio. It's sublaunch.com/lucrativemma. You can sign up to the VIP and cash with me yet again. We're trying to make it 9 weeks in a row undefeated. I'm praying. I got my fingers crossed, but I don't think I need to because my max bet record is 41 wins and 5 losses. 41 wins and 5 losses. So we're about to move to 42 wins and 5 losses. You know that. So yeah, if you want to sign up for the VIP, link is in the bio. It is what it is. Maybe I probably won't say it again. Maybe I'll say it at the end. I don't know. But yeah, look, the fucking I don't know why it don't work for me, but the celebrations are there. But boys, I can't tell you more than that.
I don't know why it doesn't. Well, maybe you got to be like close up. Like,
no, I tried to, bro. Remember, I did it like yesterday or last week. But yeah, boys, I can't give you more sauce than that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't give you more sauce than that. Literally giving you the bets to profit. So it's up to you whether you want to sign up or not. Whatever, we're gonna cash regardless, bro. We're gonna cash. If I don't profit this week, I'm like, what do you mean, bro? We profited for 8 weeks in a row. How can I owe you after 1 losing week, bro?
He wants you to oil.
This is about to be 9 weeks. If we lose for 9 weeks, yes, maybe. You know what I mean?
think they're just trying to get you a reaction, bro.
Yeah, they can have it. I love this shit. If we lose for 9 weeks in a row, then yes, maybe. But I'm not fucking after one losing week. I have to do some bullshit. I ain't doing none of that, bro. I ain't doing. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Everything you said in there, shut up. Because I know it's a lie. Because your name is Indian guy that loves poo, right? So
no way.
Now this guy's been trolling from the start, bro. As what ITD, that's nice. I got a nice one. You better be messing with me, bro. Because fucking hell, bro. I can't be doing all of that.
Look at this profile picture.
Can't be doing all of that after 1 week. Who is that? Is that a monkey and a banana?
I have no clue.
Look at this geezer, brother. Relax, my man. No, I can't convince the trolls, innit? I can't convince, bro. Yeah, if you paid for VIP, trust the process. Yeah, man, at the end of the day, boys, like, if you really want to make money, you got to bet for years and years, 6 months, 12 months. Like, you would have 140% increased your bankroll, and more than that, by the way, because we increased the bankroll about every 50%. But at the end of the day, man, if you join for 1 week and we lose on a week and you leave, you deserve to lose money. So sorry, it is what it is. But yeah, Vito Petrino is taking on Thomas Petersen. Obviously, Vito Petrino moving up to heavyweight. He had one fight at heavyweight against Austin Lane. He submitted heavyweight. He submitted him. But I don't think we can definitely say this guy is like a full-fledged heavyweight now. I don't know about that. Thomas Petersen is a full-fledged heavyweight. Yeah, man, I don't really know what to say. Like, I feel like Vito Petrino is always minus 300 in every fight. And it's just, we have to just determine, whether there's value on the underdog or not. And I feel like Thomas Petersen could do it this week. Like, he's one underdog I'm actually interested in. Not necessarily predicting him outright, but I'm kind of interested in him via decision. And maybe just even money line since it's so big. Do you have any take on this one? Like, the thing I'll say, right, is that Thomas Petersen's striking defense is nowhere to be found. And at the end of the day, man, Vito Petrino does hit like a truck. But I don't think he's the best technical striker. I don't think he finds shots very good. So I kind of feel like Thomas Petersen has a path to victory here. So, yeah, let me know what you think, JB.
I feel like you could just win this fight with a jab, bro. Like, if he just sat on the outside and jabbed, he's just way quicker than Thomas Petersen. Like you said, doesn't have any striking defense, defend the takedowns. It's going to be hard to get to Petrino if he's just staying on the outside with the jab. But how can I trust him to just do that? You know what I mean? Like, he might shoot takedowns, get stuffed, get reversed. He's not a real heavyweight. Petersen heavy on top. I don't think Petersen has the best cardio, though. I will say that. Petrino could slow down, but he fights pretty well through it. And I don't think he's going to get guillotined here like he did last time in Brazil. So I think he's going to probably get a revenge spot for that last one, Yeah. Dog or pass for me, though, money line-wise. Like, Petersen gets on top. I don't know what, Petrino's going to look like. I could see it just being a ground and pound finish. Petersen's got some good ground and pound, bro. He goes for those Iowa rides. I think he could, maybe shoot a single leg here, get Petrino off balance, have a good round one. And then who knows what the fight looks like? What if he gets them out? Petrino can't buck him off. It's just a hard fight for me to want to bet. So, yeah, it's definitely not Petrino minus 3, whatever for me here. Pass.
All right. I agree. I might end up with a Petersen bet, honestly. I'm going to see. Scott, I've been with you for all of September and October. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just saying 320 and Dana White's Contender Series hurt me. I want to show you this right now, Scott. This is our profit in September and October. 36 units of profit in September and 3 units of profit in October. You are up 39.58. Let's call it 40. You're up 40 units of profit in 1.5 months. And the last 2 events hurt you. There's no nice way of me saying this. You're not going to make it. You are not going to make it in sports betting. You'll make no money. You'll lose all your money eventually. If you cannot take 2 losing events after still with those losing events still being up 40 units. That's it, bro. There's I could sugarcoat it. I could make it sound all nice. I could be nice. I could come at you soft, like, you know, a mother would or something. Like, don't worry, it's all right. Just control your emotions. Like, we're gonna get it back. No. That's it, bro. Nothing to say. You ain't gonna make it, bro. You ain't gonna make it. You have to switch your mindset. You have to be cold-blooded. You have to not give a fuck about 2 events, especially if you're up 40 units, right? Especially even if you're down 40 units, you still have to just be unemotional. But if you're up, like we are, 40 units in the last 2 months, that's not sustainable, Scott. Like 40 units in 1.5 months it doesn't exist. Like, it's not sustainable. The VIP has been on the craziest heater of all time. Like I said, if you want to join below. But you have to be able to lose 1 or 2 events, boys, if you're going to join. Don't join if you have the mindset that Scott currently has, that hopefully he'll be able to change if he wants to make money. Don't join if you have that mindset right now, because at the end of the day, you will piss it all back. You will get emotional. You will leave my service. You will sign up to someone else. They will go on a negative streak. You will get pissed off with them. You will sign up to someone else. You will try to do it yourself. You will go on a losing streak. You will basically give all your money back to the bookies, right? Some people are just not cut out for it. It is what it is. If you're that person, don't jump on my service, and also don't bet yourself. Just stop gambling. So that's all I got to say to that one, Scott. It's not maybe it's not nice to hear, but I don't give a fuck about nice, man. I give a fuck about reality.
I'm pretty confident there's value in Petersen here at plus 235.
So am I. Is there anything else you want to put down?
Nah, he's like one of my more confident underdogs on the card. If I was to bet,
you're gonna make me bet him, bro. Fuck, but man, you could just get slumped out of nowhere.
Should be just easy money on the other side, yeah.
Yeah.
Petrino, any sub prop? Petersen sub plus 1400. I don't like it. I'll probably just pass on the props.
Let's go, bro. You know, I got receipts, bro. I carry receipts for everything. Every receipt in the planet. I got a lot of receipts, boys. A lot of MMA Twitter receipts, but we won't go into that. What else we got going on? I like the points, bro.
How can I pick Petersen? Because one dude has way more fights at heavyweight than the other guy. Look at fucking his proven track record. I'm not saying it's like the fucking best record, but the guy has actually fought at heavyweight his whole career. Petrino has, what, 1 fight at heavyweight? Like, that's why.
Yeah.
And he's fumbled the bag multiple times as a favorite in Brazil.
Very true. My man, half the battle. Shout out to my man, Dan. Killing the game. Good Dana White's Contender Series.
Hello, Jew. Happy birthday, Dan.
Yourself. I ain't full of she. I don't know what she is. I ain't full of she. I'm full of money, motherfucker. That's what I'm full of.
It's Jewish for money.
Oh, really? Yeah, there you go. There we go. It's Jewish for money. Like my man JB said, and he's a real Jew, so you can't tell him he's lying. My man JB said, I'm full of... Thank you, bro. You're a slick motherfucker. I appreciate you, brother. See, even the haters know that I'm full of money. Like, so it is what it is, man. You can't fake money, boys. Like the fake Aston Martin I've been driving for 2 years. You know, the one I've been renting for 2 years. You know, the one I've been renting for 2 years, boys. You know that car. It must be a pretty penny to rent an Aston Martin $250,000 car for 2 years. Fucking hell.
Fake haircut, fake everything. Just everything.
I could have paid off the car by now. I could have paid off the car, JB. I've been renting it for 2 years.
But yeah, that's pretty retarded, bro. You should probably just buy it.
I know, I'm fucking idiot. Is it still plus 600, bro?
Yeah, definitely. I could probably find plus fucking. Let's see. I know it's definitely plus 600, so let's see if it went up. You never know.
This guy's got more units.
Oh, yeah. Petersen decision plus 600. I like it, bro.
Fair enough.
I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna bet it too, most likely. After
I thought I was done with my slate. I don't know, man. I need
one, bro.
I need to try and be disciplined, bro.
Discipline is key, bro.
That's a tough one as well, boys. Like, you know, I told you about bankroll management. A lot of people in the chat are talking about bankroll management. Just follow the unit sizes correctly, etc., etc.
Yep.
But one thing which is super important as well is discipline. You know, and discipline can be seen at many different ways, you know, but one of the easiest ways to simplify it really, like, is just before you click the bet button, just think, am I being disciplined? Like,
facts.
discipline only matters before you click the bet button. You know, if you never click that bet button, you never have to worry about it. So just before you click bet. So I'm thinking, am I going to really bet Petersen? Am I being disciplined?
You should go on a mile run every time you're about to place a bet and think, do I really want to run a mile and do I want to do this?
Yeah, fuck it, man. I don't know. Might put him in a little parlay, though. That might scratch the itch, you know? Y'all got some of those
smart.
parlays.
Yeah, smart. That way, if it hits, you got a chance. Oh,
bro, that's why I really, really like degenerate parlays, you know, because they actually help with the mental side of the game massively. Because maybe I'm being disciplined, putting real money down, but maybe I'm just putting a couple $100. So it might be $1 for you. I'm putting a couple $100 down on some parlays. It scratches my degenerate itch, but I'm not actually risking any real money on it. But if I win, I'm winning a lot of money because they're big odds. So it's actually like a hack to the game.
Do that if you're up, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's something you do when you're up units. You don't want to just, like, solely rely on parlays, right? That's the other thing.
No, I'm not saying rely on it. No,
I know. I'm just talking to the people that are watching.
With your bets as well.
Right. Like, if you're out there and you're not, like, making money off of betting, like, if you're just betting for fun, but don't think you're going to make, like, capital off of parlays. Like, that's what the books want you to do, realistically.
No. That's purely for the mental side of it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love parlays because they help with account longevity, which is the main part. But then second of all, they really help with the mental side of gambling because we all have that degenerate itch. We all have that side of ourselves where we want to bet more than we should, you know? We don't want to bet 4 or 5 bets or 2 or 3 bets a card. We want to bet 10. We want to bet on every fight, right? I see it firsthand. I have a group chat. If you join up to the VIP, you get access to the group chat. I see the group chat every single week, and everyone bets on every fight. If we don't have a bet on a fight, everyone's commenting, what bets we got for this fight? What bets we got for, right? Everyone has an itch. They want to bet every fight. They want action on everything, right?
Fucking
and
fiends.
To scratch, it is. That's not a good way to gamble. You're going to lose money long term from that. But a good way to scratch that is to put a small amount of money on full card parlays, long shot parlays. They not only help the account, but they also help the mental aspect of the game. Put big money on your, or real
straight
money
bets, right? Or your real bets.
Yeah, your straight bets, your actual plus EV bets, and take 5% a week of that money. 5% of what you have spent on your real bets, 5% on that, and just chuck it on a couple of bullshit bets.
Yep.
I really think that's a great idea.
For sure.
And you still might win a little bit on those as well. So
definitely, we've hit a couple.
Yeah, we're up. Parlay Madness is degenerate, and we're up all time. Like I don't know how much we're up. Maybe 30 units or some shit.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and look. But something. We've hit a couple, bro.
Can you break this one down? I'm gonna check our results right now.
Yo, so this is a fucking banger scrap, bro. I think Filho is one of the best grapplers at flyweight. Some of his scrambles are just fucking... Dude, he was close to subbing Mokaev with that knee bar even. He's got leg locks, back takes, get on top, solid 1-2s, good striker. Clayton, I think, can be hit on the feet. Solid grappler in his own right, like I talked about his top pressure before. I do like the MMA lab. I think they're really smart. We talked about in the Patchy Mix fight versus Mario Batista, how Mario Batista just, he doesn't necessarily give up his back to get up, but it's like a half, they're very smart about how they wrestle up, get up to the cage. I do think Carpenter, could maybe be improving at his age for sure. I don't think he's the youngest, but still think he's making improvements at the lab. Solid striker, good kicks. It's going to be a close scrap on the feet. I do think Filho can slow down a little bit in the later fight. I do agree with you on that aspect. And, I do think Carpenter can maybe take over the later rounds. This seems like a 50-50 fight to me. Maybe I lean slightly Carpenter. I'm a fan of that MMA lab camp, and I do think they come in with good game plans. So I think they'll have a good game plan here. The only thing I'm worried about, he gets jobbed on the cards, the hometown guy. But I did see a prop I liked, plus 1,000 on the KO for Carpenter. I think he's got, good power. I don't think Filho's a bum, but maybe the late KO at like plus 4,000 I'm seeing. Plus 5,000 even. That's a bit crazy.
Yeah, I kind of feel you, bro. This is a very close fight to me. It's kind of like that Stuart Nicoll versus Lucas Rocha fight. Like, pick your poison. Like what I don't really feel like you can have a strong read on this fight. I know some people do, and at the end of the day, people can have a strong read on any fight. So maybe I'm just not seeing what other people are seeing, and that's fine, you know. But me personally, I can never have a strong read on this one. I think Jafel Filho has some early upside. I think Clayton Carpenter clearly has the better cardio, grit, and determination, and he probably has some late upside. Clayton Carpenter to win in round 3 at plus 2,000 is like a good long shot. We speak about the long shots. I think Filho body lock takedowns are going to do business here. I think he's going to be able to take Clayton Carpenter down for sure. Clayton Carpenter plays off his back. I don't like that, especially with someone like Jafel Filho on top of you, because Filho is actually better at jiu-jitsu than Clayton Carpenter, in my opinion. So, yeah, I don't think that's a good sign. But at the same time, he does gas out. He does make mistakes. He does sometimes get a little bit overzealous, go for the submission. And I don't really see him submitting Clayton Carpenter here. So, I mean, it definitely can happen. He's very good at jiu-jitsu. But if he doesn't, I could see him making a mistake and, you know, going for a guillotine, and now he's on bottom. And now Clayton Carpenter is landing big shots. I think Clayton Carpenter is a little bit more vicious in there. Like he lands a little bit more. I trust him to be landing bigger ground and pound than Jafel Filho, for example. I trust him to be pushing late a little bit more. So, yeah, it's a great fight, boys. Honestly, it's a very close fight. Again, I ain't going to make a pick. It's a Stuart Nicoll version 2. I'm not going to make a pick. I feel like over 2.5 at minus 150 is not the end of the world. I think it's an all right prop, just because I think both guys are very, very tough. What's the GTD in over 2.5? And then also, what's either fighter via decision, if you could?
Minus 150, over 2.5, minus 153. Oh, fight goes the distance, minus 140. I'll just take the over 2.5.
That's crazy. Jafel Filho has been finished in round 3 twice. Why are they saying that the over 2.5 is so close to the decision? I don't agree with that at all.
I would just take the over 2.5.
Definitely. I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, it's bet online, though. A few others have it like different. You know what I mean? Like Bovada has minus 175 over 2.5. Fight goes minus 135. So.
Okay. Yeah. What about either fighter via decision?
Like both their decision lines, you mean?
Yes, please.
Oh, it's plus 275 for Filho decision, plus 165 for Carpenter.
Yeah, I don't know why that's so different. I mean,
they're both, yeah.
Maybe because Carpenter's the favorite, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of the way I would lean, but I think it's going to be a banger. Like, if it does go decision, I feel like it's still going to be a banger. Like, Clayton's probably going to be beating his ass in round 3. Jafel Filho's probably going to grab his neck and try to sub him in round 1. Like, yeah,
it's going to be a draw. That's what's going to happen.
The only issue with a draw is someone's got to get a 10-8. I could see Clayton getting a 10-8 in round 3 and then Jafel Filho winning 1 and 2 with grappling. How do you think the grappling's going to go? Do you think, like, who's going to take who down? Who's going to end up on top? Do you have any read on that?
I think Filho is going to have the early grappling upside for sure. Like,
yeah, for sure, early.
I look at some of his fights, and like, I think Mokaev is a solid, solid grappler. Yeah, I don't know if he was getting takedowns easily in that fight. I have to go back and watch, but I don't think it's going to be impossible for him to take down Clayton. And like you said, if he's able to get on top, I truly do believe this guy's grappling is some of the best. He can make mistakes though, so that does worry me a little bit. It's a hard fight for me, man.
Very hard fight, man.
He did win a grappling match against Amir Albazi by decision.
Who?
It looks like Jafel Filho. I'm seeing it on his record.
Yeah, I kind of want to bet the over 2.5, but at minus 150. But fuck,
he's been finished so many times in round 3, bro. Just take Clayton round 3.
I already did.
I'm
trying to double dip. I'm trying to get the over 2.5 and Clayton round 3.
Wow. He's going to get it in the last minute.
That would be the sharpest of all time, isn't it? I did that on Cyril Gahn. Cyril Gahn round 2 and then over 2.5. Over 1.5. Against Junior Dos Santos. Sometimes I like doing that because it covers you a little bit, But also you can double dip.
Middle it, like they say.
Yeah. Did you want to write anything down?
Carpenter round 3 KO plus 4,000. Just give me that.
Wow.
So it was plus 5,000. Like, that's a little,
Wow.
it's a little nuts.
Wow. 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 I'm going to do that over 2.5 because we might need legs. We don't really know.
Yeah, we're going crazy. I think we'll be fine, bro. We'll be fine.
We'll be all right, man.
We'll be fine.
Chill out, man.
I might need some more pack, bro.
You need some pack,
bro.
Is it going to be that Almeida pack, though?
Oh, it has to be, bro. I mean, I can't really, in-depth break this one down. All I got to say is Aswell, the Texas kid. He's going to get a round 1 knockout.
That's JB's boy, by the way, so that's why he can't break it down.
I mean, he's just a straight this is what I'll say, bro. There's 1,000 Lucas Almeidas out there, 1,000 Brazilian guys. There's only one motherfucking Texas kid, and his name is Michael Aswell. And after his fight on the Contender Series against Bogdangrad, he came in there. He put on a hell of a performance. One of the best fights we've seen.
I think I bet on him.
Contender, it wasn't a terrible bet. Super close fight. One of the best, Contender Series fights in history. He stays active. I was actually there for his knockout against Nate Richardson in the crowd. He got a round 1 knockout. It was one of the most fucking spectacular scenes, bro. I love those local fights too because the setting is so intimate and you're right there, and all of his fucking peers are in the crowd and they're going wild. And then the UFC chants, it was just dope to see live. Like all that work he put in. He's super young too, 25, bro. And I think maybe people are low on the 4-ounce gym after last week. I don't think they should be, though. We saw what Alden Correa did, and
we saw that. We
cashed
on that.
So I think Aswell's good, bro. I think he's super solid here. And if the truth is that Almeida has an injured hand, he is fucked. He should probably not go out there because he's gonna get finished by KO. I even see Aswell working on his grappling. I think he could take down Almeida if he wanted, and put a beating on him there. So Aswell, however he wants. I think it's round 1 KO. We've seen Almeida KO'd in the first round before, and I've seen Aswell get a KO in round 1 versus Nate Richardson. I know it's not always, but if you're coming in there with a fucked up hand versus the Texas kid, he's gonna fucking put it on you, even if you don't have a fucking broken hand. So there you go.
I mean, bro, you kind of alluded to it at the end, but we've got to speak about the elephant in the room here, or the hand in the room. I mean, there's a reason Michael Aswell has gone from minus 150 to minus 250. I think everyone knows. I mean, they're all saying it. So Almeida's hand is broke.
That's not good.
So that's it. His hand is broke. The reason I say that is because his hand is a balloon. We spoke about it earlier, but just retouching on it because we're in this fight now. It seems, I think it's pretty true. I've done a little bit of research. I've had a little look. It seems basically a fact.
I mean, broken hand or not, my dude, this guy had missed weight in his last fight. He don't even have the mentality to cut weight. He got it this time, but Aswell had to come in on 2 days notice, bro? 2 fucking days, was it? He was eating barbecue at the fucking local fucking spot, doing what, he didn't expect to get the call up. He came in there at 155 and he was fighting well against Oki, fighting super well, winning the fight actually as a plus 330 dog. And then obviously he slowed down a bit, but I mean, he was on 2 days notice, bro. So this guy will fight you in a fucking supermarket parking lot, bro. It don't matter. Michael fucking Aswell however he wants, bro. That's it.
All right, I'm not going to go in on this one because I agree. I mean, I can't bet on a guy with a broken hand. If, in fact, I might even have to bet against him.
Fucking fight doesn't go. What's fight doesn't go? That's
plus 110, plus 105.
I mean, I don't want to say fight doesn't go because that's my boy. But plus 110.
Put it this way, boys. If Almeida's hand is broken like we think it is, he's probably going to just go out there to bang, I would expect, right?
Or try and wrestle and get his bitch ass stuffed.
You want to wrestle with a broken hand? I don't know, man. You might
know. I mean, what's he gonna do? Stand with him?
Head kicks. Just I'm just thinking, you either cower away and just try and not fight, like Chris Duncan versus the other dude, Ash Moose. I mean, he was definitely fighting a bit when you fought Chris Duncan. Like, what was your approach when you fought Chris Duncan and broke your hand?
Yeah, just survive, right?
Was that your approach, yeah?
Yeah, I guess it has to be at that point, right?
I mean, you was in the fight. I'm asking you, bro.
Bro, I don't know.
I mean, you was in the fight, bro.
It was a blur, bro. Like, you gotta keep the mystique, bro. Gosh.
I mean, it's not mystique, bro. I mean, I've never seen JB and Yanel Ashmus in the same room before.
That is true.
That's all I'll say, and that's all I'll say.
Oh man, you're giving it away, brother.
But yeah, obviously, I suspect he's either gonna try and fight on the outside and cower away, or just say fuck it, man, and just swing. So he's probably gonna get or if he just fights normal, he's probably gonna get himself finished, just based on.
He's not gonna let him fucking not fight, though. You know what I mean? He's just gonna walk him down.
Exactly. Especially Aswell, bro. Like Aswell's got crazy pressure, bro. If Aswell has anything, he's got volume and pressure, mate. So
like I said, the dude will fight you in a fucking parking lot. So
he's gonna put it on him, and yeah, of course, bro. He literally fought Chris Duncan, bro. So yeah. And then they made up, and then Chris Duncan came on the podcast and stuff.
Shout out to Chris Duncan.
It was beautiful to see. Yeah, we need to get Chris back soon.
Still healing up that arm.
So yeah, I guess we got. Can you give me Aswell inside the distance?
Plus 375.
What's a KO?
Plus 425. I would just take the ITD, bro.
Fucking hell, that's a big
I would just take the ITD.
What's Aswell KO in round 1?
I like that, bro. That's what I say. Aswell round 1 is plus 850. Aswell KO 1 is plus 1100.
Yeah, you kind of have to take the 850, but I'm just gonna do.
Bro, I would take the 850.
Definitely.
I think it's a KO, bro, but like I just know he's definitely legit in the grappling too. Like I wouldn't say he's like a fucking beast, bro, but
okay. All right.
Like I don't know. You know, I just don't know. I know the guy's been working on it though. So
all right.
And the other guy's broken head. So it's a knockout round 1. That's like that's my prediction.
I gotta go soon, bro.
All right, let's run through these, bro.
We'll run through these.
Ofli's kind of mid.
So is Ricardo Ramos kind of.
I know.
He's not mid. He's actually good skill for skill, but yeah, he just kind of lets himself down in the cage. He doesn't have great cardio. He always gasses out in every single fight ever. It looks like he doesn't like pressure. It looks like when he gets hit to the body or the head, he doesn't really like it. He often finds himself in positions where his only move is a spinning back elbow or spinning back fist. He's kind of like Simon Oliveira to some degree, where he doesn't have a lot of substance to his game. So there's a lot to dislike against Ramos, but I feel like he's going to finish Ofli here. I just feel like he's too skillful for him. But yeah, I'm not playing minus 170s or something.
Yeah, like it would have to be Ofli for me at that point.
What doesn't go or Ramos ITD? Look at those. Ooh, look at that boy. VIP is crushing it. 34% ROI in September. Don't piss me off.
What do you want again, G?
Doesn't go to decision, and then also
minus
Ramos.
110.
And what's
Ramos ITD is plus 200.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, probably wouldn't put either of those in a parlay personally.
Nah, but I don't mind it doesn't go. You reckon this one go decision? I don't know. Hopefully he's tough. But I don't think he's that skillful.
Nice. Yeah, definitely not.
Diniz versus Pinto. Line flipped on this one. Diniz was a plus 130. Now he's like a minus 120 or whatever. Kind of lean to Pinto now at the underdog price tag. I just feel like there's a little bit more upside on him. I feel like he's got more to give in the game. You know, I do feel like if anyone gets on top, it's probably Pinto. And we've seen that Diniz has absolutely nothing off his back, where I feel like Pinto has something. Boxing is going to be Pinto's well. Diniz probably hits harder, maybe a little bit more upside early. Very close fight. You know, Pick'em is probably correct. So I lean to Pinto. I don't mind the overs, but the lines move disgustingly now. I don't mind the goes to decision at plus 160. I feel like both guys are pretty tough and not that powerful or finish worthy. So yeah, that's my prediction. What about you?
Yeah,
I got Pinto decision.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna wrestle though. Like I probably see him just playing out on the feet.
No, but you have to give him some upside though, right? Like if anyone gets
catch a kick.
Well, Like it, yeah, exactly. Like
Flip.
surely he has the upside.
Definitely. Yeah, I think on the feet it's a pretty even battle. I think both guys are pretty skilled. I know Diniz has the accolades, but he can be he can slow down a little later in the fight. His volume isn't the highest in the world, in my opinion. Good hands. He's got the kicks to follow it up. But I think Pinto will see the kicks coming, check, the low kicks that he needs to, and then it becomes mostly a boxing fight. And in that situation, I just think both guys are pretty crisp. So I'll probably pass on this one, man. Fight goes at plus 130. It opened plus 195, bro.
Yeah.
So
yeah, see, that's the thing.
I don't know if I want to take it now, but it's not
What's over 1.5 now?
-2 sexy. -242.
That moved a lot, bro.
Yeah, smashed the hammer of the week. Smashed it.
Bro, talking about smashed it, talking about we can run through these. I mean,
do you see how big this guy looked at fucking weigh-ins?
No, I haven't seen it. Is he just massive? Yeah, he is massive, bro. He might be better at 170, bro.
Yeah, we don't know.
Why not? He's fucking huge, bro. He missed weight recently, and not in his last fight. I think the fight before that he missed weight, didn't he? Did he miss weight?
I don't think so. First close, yeah.
Oh, he did?
I think so. Yeah, I gotta go back and look. I mean, he's just fucking huge for the weight class.
Oh no, he didn't. Oh no, he missed weight. Yeah, he missed weight twice, bro. He missed weight against Yakovlev back in the day, and also against Moises. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay, yeah,
but then he got it under control. But obviously, it's a fucking tough weight cut for him.
This guy's fucking bigger than Luque.
Way bigger. So yeah, I mean, bro, what do you think's gonna happen?
I like the round one. I do.
Yeah, plus 125.
Yeah, plus 130. Like, super solid in my opinion. That was my pick for the 1, 2, 3. He could do round 2 also, though, if you want. Like, if he doesn't get it in round 1, I think he could do it in round 2. So, what's round 2? Plus 330.
What's under 1.5?
Minus 147. I don't hate that at all.
It's all right, isn't it? Not bad.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, Luque just throws a big fucking shot. Or it takes, you get an extra 2.5 minutes,
Alvarez broke his rib and fucking broke his skull against Armour, and like shit happens,
It does, bro.
And the 2.5 minutes could be big. Because
exactly.
if you don't finish him in round 1, he's starting round 2 like a madman.
Man. He's going to finish.
It's not like he's going to take it slow,
Nah. Spain. This is going to be Oliveira versus Ilya, too. But, like, in a different setting. It's going to be a vicious, brutal finish.
The only other Spanish fighter in the UFC.
Alexandre Taporia. And...
yeah. No, there's a couple. There's Barres and that.
Daniel Barres. That's it, though. There's no others.
The only other good one.
Yeah, that's literally it. I don't think there's.
No, there might be another one.
No, that's it.
Didn't someone get signed from the Contender Series?
Oh, that had to have been recently then, like this year.
Yeah.
Okay, then there you go. But other than that, there's none.
The Spanish, they're making a move on MMA.
Juan Espino, shout out to Juan Espino.
Oh yeah, he was
the
Spanish.
OG. The OG.
They just play football, bro. Them motherfuckers don't really fight.
Buddy. The God of War, bro. I was there for his underdog performance versus Brandon Moreno when he won in Cali. Wow. That was a war. I think he could do it again, bro. Woo! I think the God of War could do it again. Now, there's a lot of worries, bro. The age.
Yeah.
The durability factor.
Yeah.
The, just motivation to get back to a championship. There's a lot of things. I don't know. But, and the fact that Montel fucking has a 7.5-inch reach advantage, hits fucking like a truck. I think Figgy could wrestle here, bro. I think Figgy could get on top. I think Figgy could take his back.
Woo!
I don't think he's a complete bum in the striking, but I think the reach advantage, the height advantage, all those things the durability, like we talked about, would play against them for long periods of time. So I think Figgy sub, Figgy just all methods live. And he's making a decent run at bantamweight. Like, his 2 losses aren't the fucking worst, and he's beaten some pretty solid guys. 3-2 at bantamweight. He's won as an underdog before. Montel has, 10-1 as a favorite historically, so he's fucking done very well. But he has lost as a favorite before. And, that Julio Arce fight, fucking competing crazy with him. The guy fights like 1 fucking time a year. I'm giving just the top time upside. The level of competition upside is like absurd here. One of the biggest gaps on the card. So
crazy.
Yeah, I like, you're giving me the second biggest Brazilian underdog on the card. I gotta take it, bro. Give me Figgy.
Yeah, I like it, bro. I like that we're aligning. Montel hasn't proved it to me. That just comes down to that. He hasn't proved it to me. He got beat by Ricky Simone. He got beat by Brett Johns. His run has been against lower level fighters. He got taken
Brett
down.
Jones.
Yeah, the Pikey. He got taken down by Daniel Santos 3 times in his last fight. So I don't think he's shored up his grappling defense, his wrestling defense. Daniel Santos is more of a striker than anything. He doesn't really shoot that many takedowns. He's not very good when he does it. He still was able to take him down and control him for periods of time there. And on top of that, Montel Jackson also got taken down and his back got taken, and he got fully mounted within about 2 seconds against JP Baez, who again is a decent grappler, but he's not on Figgy's level. And Figgy's been there, done it, man. He's been there, done it. He's a much higher level grappler than Montel Jackson, and a higher level grappler than a lot of fighters that have gave Montel Jackson issues. Montel Jackson is not young himself. I don't think he'll be making much improvements. He only fights 1 time a year. I don't like the Figgy's age. I don't like Figgy's durability. I don't like Figgy coming back a couple of months after the Corey Sandhagen knee pop. I don't like any of that. But I do like plus 275 against someone who hasn't proven it. Montel hasn't proven it. Maybe Montel now has his best win of all time. If Montel beats Figgy, that is by far his best win. It's the best fighter he's ever fought by a long shot, right? And he's lost some fights. It's not like he's beat everyone. It's going to be by far his best win. It's not even close. So you have to take a shot on Figuereido here, who, hits very hard still, could crack Jackson, could take him down, could take his back. Like I said, could mount him. I mean, he's in Rio. Like, this is a clear Figgy spot at plus 275. Am I saying that he's a lock? Am I saying he's going to win? No, but Montel hasn't proven anything to be minus 340. What's he proven? He hasn't proven anything. He's got a good 1-2. He's solid. Like, it's hard to land on him. That's it, man. He's still got his wrestling issues, and he's a much worse grappler here. So that's it.
Level of competition's big for me too, bro.
Yeah, bro. He hasn't proven anything because he hasn't fought anyone good. That's what I mean. Like, if he had good wins, then yeah, but he hasn't fought anyone to prove anything. That's what I mean. Like, 100%. He's unproven. When I say unproven, I mean unproven at this level, which is literally meaning his level of competition isn't been there. So that's the main thing for me. Like, that the level of competition is the main thing.
What's Figgy sub, bro?
12-1.
The fuck? Give me that.
Yeah. I kind of feel like it's more of a decision.
But, yeah. I see what you're saying.
But bro, like, submission is don't think I haven't been thinking about that all week. The submission, bro.
Dog. I mean, what's decision? Plus 500 or plus 300?
I didn't check because I knew it wasn't going to be as big as a 12.
Right. Not even close.
Nah, nowhere near probably.
So I mean, he could guillotine him. He could take his back.
Rear naked or guillotine is very live, bro. But like, he had taken down
Font. These other guys.
He couldn't get much that dominant position. Right. Marlon Vera, he couldn't really pass too much of his guard and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, definitely could happen, bro. It's a massive price, bro. Charles Oliveira
has a name. Gamrot. The champion has a name, brother, and his name is Charles Du Bronx Oliveira. I gotta go with my guy Charles in this one, bro. I'm so sorry. Anybody going on the Gamrot side? It's just this is probably just the most biased bet I'll have all week. I'm just a huge fan of Charles Oliveira, bro.
Who isn't?
Exactly, bro. How do you not? I was there actually for his championship win when he won the championship and ran out into the crowd. Absolute fucking scenes, bro. He gets fucking hurt badly in a lot of these fights and is able to come back. And at a certain point, when you're getting hurt badly in every fight and you're coming off one of the worst knockouts, we've seen in a long time, How many times have we seen guys get knocked out and not come back the same version of themselves? A lot of these things worry me. That being said, he was preparing for Rafael Vazif here, who I think is a way more dangerous striker on the feet, has way more potential to knock him out. Not discounting Gamrot, completely on the feet, but I'm talking about striking here. Vazif is way better. So now this is a different stylistic matchup. He has to come in here and go up against Gamrot, an ATT guy coming in on 3 weeks camp. He's going to try and wrestle. He's going to try and get him to the ground. And the question is, can he keep Oliveira down there and win the rounds there? And I don't know the answer 100%, but I will say I do think Arman Tsarukyan is a little bit better in the control positions, a little bit smarter in some of those spots. So it's going to be interesting. I think Charles is always allowed to throw up subs. He made that Arman fight close. People were saying Oliveira won that fight just because of moments in the rounds where he gets these subs, and people were saying that he could win rounds just so I could see that happening here where it's a close round. Charles throws up a sub. People, the crowd goes wild in Brazil. And, Gamrot's grappling him for 3.5 minutes of a round. Charles is able to get back to the feet and finally separate from Gamrot, which he's going to have to really be able to do here. And I think he can, because the one of the better scrambles I've seen him in was against the early exchanges versus Makhachev before he got hurt. Sweeps, comes up, uses his butterflies, all that good stuff, gets to the body lock, gets out. That guy's solid, man. Really, probably some of the best jiu-jitsu we've seen in the game. Gamrot, high level, but he's been in a lot of close fights since the beginning of his career, since he came out against Guram Kutaladze, didn't even win that fight, since he came out against, Jalen Turner. A lot of people saying he didn't win that fight. Turner was on, I think somebody was on super short notice there. I don't remember if it was Turner or Gamrot. I think it was Gamrot. So, yeah, very interesting scrap. Gamrot going to be trying to get the top time, survive the striking exchanges. I think Charles is going to be trying to land the knees up the middle, throw those teeps. He's very good with those teeps. You use the teeps in the spot. Got to be careful you don't get the kick caught. But I think he's going to be a lot safer on the ground than some of Mateus's past opponents. So I lean Charles here. Don't hate the decision at plus 600. Don't hate the over at, decent money. I think this is a good scrap, bro. Hopefully we get, the version of Charles that we know and love.
Yeah, man. I'm not going to go into it because you already broke it down perfectly. I agree with a lot what you said. You said a lot of good technicality things. If you guys want a full-length breakdown of this, you can go to my YouTube channel. I have a very long breakdown of this fight. I go in-depth. So for me, I feel like it's a very close fight. I think Charles can have the moments. Gamrot loses rounds all the time on multiple judges' scorecards, sometimes unanimously, sometimes majority, sometimes minority, but he always loses rounds because he gets hurt in rounds that he's otherwise dominating in. So Charles has that upside there. He has the submission upside. I don't think he's going to sub Gamrot, but I think he could definitely sweep Gamrot with a lot of submission attempts, which is the main thing here. And if he ends up on top, Charles is going to be the one doing a lot of damage from top position, in my opinion, because Gamrot, I don't think has the... I just trust Charles to do more damage. Charles is a kill or be killed fighter. The guy's going to lose position just to fucking elbow you in the skull and submit you, whereas Gamrot's a little bit more control, a little bit more patient, a little bit smarter to some degree. Gamrot is a very good fighter, man. Only 3 men have defeated him. He's 25 wins, 3 losses, so it's not easy to defeat him. To be honest, bro, this is a big fight for me, man. I could definitely see Gamrot like single-legging him to death and just maybe dropping him on the feet. I kind of expect Gamrot to hurt Charles in this fight. I don't think he'll finish him, but I do think he'll hurt him on the feet because Charles gets hurt against every single person, and Gamrot probably he's a little bit underrated, so I could see Charles getting a bit overzealous, and he's going to need to because he's probably going to be taken down and grapple fucked. So, yeah, close fight for me. I don't mind the overs. GTD is like plus 200. It's pretty decent, to be honest. In a Gamrot fight, they're making GTD plus 200. I don't know about that.
35 fucking UFC fights for Charles Oliveira, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Not UFC. He hasn't always.
No, he has 35 UFC fights, bro.
Wow. That's crazy.
Like, I'll look it up so I'm not crazy, but I'm going to go back and make sure I'm not tripping. But
no, it's 46 fights, so you're probably right, bro. That's crazy, bro.
He's been in the UFC forever, man.
Man, so is there anything you want to write down for this one?
I like Charles by decision over. Let me look what the odds are.
Just tell me everything you want. I'm not going to do anything for this one.
Let's do the parlays, bro.
You don't want to write anything?
I mean, I'm probably not going to put it in anything. But Charles' decision is plus 650.
Yeah.
Like a lot of markets have it at that, and then over 3.5 is plus 105.
All right, sweet man. I'll do parlay Lou.
Parlay Lou.
All right, boys, let's get to the motherfucking parlays. Like I said, these parlays are for fun. These parlays are degenerate. These parlays are to have a little bit of fun. But the breakdowns are where the real sauce are. We just gave you 2 hours, an hour and a half of, well, maybe like an hour of breakdowns and 25 minutes of bullshit. But you know what you tune into every week. Next week, 50th episode, we're going to do something big. Make sure you leave a lot of comments down below. Not in the chat, but on the actual video. Leave comments, boys. Let us know if we should do anything for episode 50. I don't know, man. Maybe we can bring on fucking Chris Duncan or some shit.
Be dope,
I don't
bro.
know. Episode 50, so maybe we do something cool.
Back where we started in Canada.
Yeah, back where we started in Canada next week. So the first episode was in Canada. Next episode, episode 50 is in Canada. So it could be a special one, boys. I'm gonna break this one down. I'm gonna go Aswell ITD. Or I should leave that for you, but fuck it, you can do it as well, man. Who cares? I'm gonna go Aswell ITD. I'm gonna go that the man quits off a off a broken hand, and then I'm also gonna parlay the Alvarez round 1 in that one.
That was my parlay. That's funny.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna just do that.
we on the same level, bro.
I'll one up you, bro.
All right, wait there.
Or I'll try to at least.
Ace odds calculator. Try to do a parlay calculator, boys.
We might have to do a Lou and the Jew.
We might have to, yeah.
Yeah, we might have to do 3 this week. Hit them with a quick 3.
So we got plus 375 in the first leg, and then the second leg's going to be plus 130. It brings back plus 992 odds. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. The Texas kid is going to get it done.
Parlay Jew, what you got, bro?
Go up. Scroll up for me. Give me be a Mesquita doesn't go the distance. And give me give me guys, I need some help here. Fuck.
Comments, what are we saying?
Alvarez Luque under 1.5. Bang.
Okay. Nice.
That's my parlay right there. What's that odds?
Oh, this I don't know. Probably like minus 110.
Nah, it's not gonna be that bad. Be a little better than that. Let's see.
A little bit. Plus 133.
I think I need better than that, don't I?
It's up to you. Maybe, probably, bro.
Yeah, definitely, bro. For a parlay show, that's a pussy bet.
Kind of fucked up.
Give me the over 2.5 in Carpenter. Or should I just go Aswell money line? Yeah, give me Aswell money line.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, give me that.
All right, I'll use the over 2.5. We got plus 226. There's not much rhyme or reason that goes into these bets, boys. I mean, when we parlay them together, obviously the individual selections we like, but we're just fucking around now. Can I do Lou too?
Or do you want to do Lou and the Jew?
Definitely want to do Lou and the Jew, but maybe
all right, you can do Lou too then.
Go on, we got Lou and the Jew. All right. Over 3.5 Gamrot. Oh, but it depends how crazy you're going, because I'll
go crazy. We should just go mad.
I'll base my one on you. All right, you go first, because I want to base my one on you. If you go nuts, I'll have to go nuts.
Should we quadruple up with the Aswell? He's like in every parlay.
KO1.
KO1. Let's do it.
Aswell KO1. What the fuck happened there? Aswell KO1. Fuck. Polastri ITD.
Got him.
That odds is going to be fucked. We need to get away from the Aswell train now after this one. we anchored Aswell.
It's a show, bro. Fuck it. I mean, he should win. So,
I mean, he's fighting a handicap man. Plus 2.5. Well, that's a crazy one. Plus 5.75 odds. All right, let me do a parlay Lou. I won't go too crazy. Lou 2.
Nah, dude, go fucking Mashugana, as we call it. Go Mashugana.
Yeah, I'll do that. Carpenter over 2.5. And then...
We didn't use Mesquita sub. Oh, yeah, because we said the KO was live.
Yeah, but I kind of like
used
that.
Fig yet. Haven't used the Diniz Pinto.
Rocha under 2.5.
Haven't used that one.
Let me see what those odds are. Minus 150. Plus 312. That's all good. All right, you want Parlay Jiu-Jitsu?
I think I'm good, bro.
You don't want one?
I think I'm good. I think we're good.
All right,
four
sweet.
parlays. That's solid. That's solid.
That's nice. Plus 312, plus 5, and boys, there you go. You can see them.
That's solid. I like that.
There's a new producer now, so I'm not scrolling long. All right, that's it, boys. Listen, like I said, I got a max bet this weekend. If you want to sign up, the link is in the bio. That's it. And I ain't got nothing more to say. Oh, Jew, let's run this one before it gets 1:31. So we got 20 seconds left, bro. What are you saying? Oh, you already ended it. You already ended it beautifully. Peace out. 50th episode next week. Let's fucking go. Bang.